Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please guys, if this is your first time of stopping by, you are very much welcome. To support this channel, please kindly subscribe and share. Do not forget to hit on the notification button so as to get the latest updates. Lawrence O'Donnell mentioned this on his show tonight, and I just wanted to punctuate and write about it because in the crush of news and so numerous effects going on, it's possible for effects that are really important to slip under the cracks. I suppose we all know by now that Donald Trump is the single most egotistical, narcissistic man ever to befool the earth. He has one name, and one name only, Mr. Trump. Just look at poor Michael Cohen. He worked for Trump for further than 10 years, Trump fucked him sideways, and indeed while betraying him in evidence before a House commission, he only appertained to him as Mr. Trump. I wouldn't be surprised if Melania didn't have to call him Mr. Baby, and if his kiddies didn't grow up calling him Sir. Of course, the proudest and most satisfying moments of his life were the 4 times that he was constantly appertained to by all and sundry as Mr. President. But thankfully those dark days are over, and while Trump may dream of a return to former days of glory in 2024, for the moment he has a new sanctioned title to live with. And he can't like it much. Defendant Trump. That's what his lowness is appertained to in nearly any sanctioned documents these days. And at age 75, that's the title he's most likely to carry for the rest of his baseborn life. Because from then on out, the vast majority of documents with Trump's name on them are likely to be court forms. Trump is a subject in a civil disquisition by the New York Attorney General's office into his association. He's a subject in a felonious disquisition by the Manhattan District Attorney's office again into his association. He's the defendant in 3 different civil suits. In D.C. civil court for inciting the January 6 Capitol riot. He's a subject of a felonious inquiry by the Fulton County District Attorney for alleged election fraud. Trump is the defendant in the Summers-Zervos vilification suit, which is in discovery and deposit phase after getting the go-ahead by a civil judge. Trump is the defendant in a civil sexual assault case brought by Vanity Fair Penny Jean Carroll, who claims he felt her in an elevator alcove in Trump Palace. Trump is a subject in the J6 Commission sounds for conceivably inciting the Capitol hoot and may formally be under Dodge disquisition for same. Trump may well soon be the subject of a Dodge disquisition into his unauthorized junking of 15 boxes of presidential papers to Mar-a-Lago in violation of the Federal Paperwork Act, including some that were easily pronounced confidential national security and some of which reportedly dealt with the Capitol riot. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Indeed, the Ma Barker gang pulled off a string of jobs like this. And the funny thing is that all of these are either in the low 8 investigative phase awaiting blessing to move to discovery and deposit or formerly in the discovery and deposit phase. The factual suits have all formerly cleared the standing hail to go on. The New York AG, Manhattan DA, and Fulton County DA's cases would probably go ahead grand juries for complaints. The point being, none of these suits are frivolous, like the bones Trader Tot brings. As all of these cases are in different stages, it'll literally take times to condemn the Cheeto prophet of any or all of them. And also indeed further times for Trump to fight the verdicts in the prayers process. And as Trump is grossly fat with high cholesterol and now under further stress than is healthy for any man, he's edging over the line to a coronary. But the funny thing is the timing. While some suits, like the Zervos and Carroll suits, are in discovery and deposit, they could come to trial in the coming time or so. But there's no schedule for the New York AG's case, although deposing the Trump triad would probably shoot that to final mode, the Manhattan DA's felonious inquiry, or the Fulton County DA's inquiry. It could be months yet before any of those cases indeed come before the grand juries, and further than a time after the return of true bills of charge before they go to trial. How does Trump run for president again in 2024 when he's spending every day in some court listening to prosecutors tell the world what a miserable shit he is? Defendant Trump. You know, I kind of like the sound of that title. In fact, there's only one title I can suppose of that I like further,